Well, related to that, the two fastest growing companies in Africa are in Kenya. Kenya has a lot of shine on it now, and that's according to the ranking released by the Financial Times. Every company had to have its headquarters in an African country, and its revenue growth had to be organic. Well, we have joining us to talk about the impact or the expected impact of this is Steve Ogutu. Steve Ogutu is a communication and development expert. He joins us from Nairobi, the capital of Kenya. Hi, Steve. Good afternoon.
Hi, Amy. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Good to have you. So I'm sure you've seen that Financial Times ranking, which lists Africa's fastest growing companies in Kenya and Nigeria. What do you think are some of the contributing factors? We've seen a lot of startups in the past 1 year in these two countries and other African countries, though. What do you think are the most attracting factors in these two countries?
Right, Amy, and that's a very good question. I think if you look at both Nigeria and Kenya, we have, I would say that we have an enabling environment, that's really, really key for businesses to thrive in terms of policies and tax regime. Though I say relative because we have made some progress, but there is still some work that needs to be done along that front. But also, if you look at in the case of Kenya, the ease of doing business here, it has really improved. In fact, according to the Trading Economics, in 2019, Kenya ranked number 56 globally when it comes to ease of doing business. Basically, looking at things like taxation regimes and things like that, policies that enable private enterprises to thrive and things like that.
All right, so but this is worth celebrating, and we do celebrate this. But how's this translating to individuals? How many of both Kenyans and Nigerians are feeling this impact of, being in the country where the fastest growing companies are located?
Right. I think there are two benefits. The benefits there are twofold as it is. Number one is there is the job creation. SME sector employs many people. Like in the context of Kenya, the SME sector is the number one source of employment for Kenyans here, and I believe it's the same case in Nigeria. But even beyond that, there is also the aspect of when these businesses are supported to thrive. Now they become sources of revenue for the government. And with that, government is able to meet their development needs and things like that.
All right, so you did mention that one of the attractions seems to be the ease of doing business. How can this explosion be sustained? Do we need to pay more attention to the ease of doing business, or are there other areas that should be looked at to sustain this growing startups and growth in corporates?
Right. I think now looking beyond Kenya and Nigeria, I think even other African countries, it is very important that governments focus on designing and implementing policies that attract private investment. That is very important. Also looking at developing capacity building programs that are targeting SMEs, in areas such as developing business plans, in areas such as just managing, financial and operational systems. Those are areas that really most SMEs struggle around. And if programs can be developed to address those gaps, I think that will be very important to ensure that enterprises thrive even at the startup level. Research indicate that most startups don't get to celebrate their second birthdays because of the reasons that I've given here.
All right, Steve, thank you so much. We do hope this will be implemented, and then this celebration will be sustained and it will be impactful, at the end of the day. Thank you so much, Steve Ogutu, communication and development expert.